today's show we have the lovely Celia to my left and the lovely Marta to my right.
A lot of times these days, relationships are null and void and everybody ends up in a situationship. Yeah. So is that a good or a bad thing, situationships?
What is a situationship? It smells like a relationship, feels like a relationship, but it's not. It usually starts out with two people agreeing to a casual fling. Then the good old feelings fairy comes along and causes one person or both to catch feelings. But nobody says anything because there's the power struggle of whoever says something first is at the disadvantage. This is where it can get complicated. You feel like you're stuck in limbo. The situation that was fun to tell your friends about because it was new and exciting becomes a tangled mess that even frustrates them. I'm not saying they're a good or bad thing, but curiosity and uncertainty can only be fun for a moment. It gets to the stage where one person wants answers.
What did you do today?
Oh my days, I went to Jamal's, I cooked for him, I cleaned the whole house, and I packed his lunch for his long night at the studio.
You cooked for him?
Yeah.
What is even going on? Because how long have you been seeing him now?
Oh my days, a year. Like, it's getting so serious now.
Because he said so?
Yeah, and guess what?
What?
He said come studio.
What's that meant to me? Are you the only girl that's going to the studio with him?
I don't understand how Jamal was with the studio. No one can come to the studio. So for him to say come studio.
So you're together to come to the studio?
Well, we're not together, but it's like we're not friends. It's more than like friends, but it's like a situationship, like leading towards a relationship, I would say.
How do you know that? Have you spoken to him? Furthermore, just text him or call him now and say what's going on, what's the deal?
Do you think I should do that?
You need to do that now.
Well, I can't call him because nobody can call Jamal while he's at the studio. You don't understand. He takes his music so seriously.
Girl, pick up your phone and text him now.
Alright, like, what should I say?
What's the deal? Where are we going?
Alright, yeah, I'm going to text him. Oh my god, he sent a voice note. Right, he took a break. Let me play it.
Babes, look, I've got mad love for you, yeah? But it's all mad right now, you get me? Obviously, man's married to the music, like, man's always in the studio, like, the relationship thing's a bit mad, but obviously, man's got love for you, you get me? Like, you hold me down, you get me? Like, obviously, you showed man about that thing with the whipped cream, you get me? It's all mad, like, but babe, like, like, oh, we've had this conversation before, like, you know where we stand, but I've got love for you, babes, you know this.
What does that mean?
Can you not read between the lines?
What? That was sad. He said he
does not want to be in a relationship.
I think also guys should speak to obviously the girl and say where we're going, because you can't just expect us to say, oh, it's time to be in a relationship.
Both of them need to speak from the beginning.
I think also it boils down to being insecure as a female. A lot of ladies like the title of being in a relationship due to insecurity. So, being in a situationship, you're neither here nor there. And nobody likes to be neither here nor there. What's the boundaries, You need to know what the boundaries are. And sometimes boundaries are there to be broken, and they do get broken in situationships. Story of the stories don't get caught up.
I think sometimes it's comfortable. I don't want to be like women are damsels in distress, and all we do is wait for a man to say it's time to be in a relationship. Sometimes you're at the stage in your life, well, to be honest, you don't want to be in a relationship either. You don't mind just dating, and when you need some male attention, I'm going to at you.
I think it's very true. It's very quick to put the blame on men. Women are just as bad. Women are just as bad. We orchestrate our own heartbreak sometimes,
And we also think what you're going to do will change their minds. Like a guy will say to you, do you know what, babes? I'm really looking for a relationship right now. And you'll think, I got this. He's going to be cooking, cleaning. How many jollof are you going to cook? How many toilets are you going to clean? If he doesn't want to be with you, he doesn't want to be with you. Do you know what I mean? And you'll be crying to your friends when you find that he's got Keisha from the street and he's getting her as a girlfriend.
That's true. That's exactly what I was going to say, because when it's a situationship, I mean, guys can see other girls and girls can see other guys, so then it becomes, why you seeing her? Why
you really on that? Like, it depends, because if you're just dating in terms of you're just going on dates, then you don't really have a say in what either party does in terms of the bedroom. But if you're intimate, I think there's boundaries. I don't think obviously you can't tell someone what to do, but it's just the respect that if I'm sleeping with you, what makes you think you can sleep with?
Yeah, that's where communication comes.
But that's your prerogative, and that's your job to relay that to them from the start. Because to be fair, if it's a situationship now, and let's go back to what we were saying before, where you're like, okay, I want to be in a relationship with this guy, doesn't, and now Tom comes along, and Tom's looking hella good, and Tom is saying very soon he wants to get serious. Sorry, Tom can get the number.
It's true,
because you ain't my man. Do you know what I mean? Do you know what I mean? The same with them.
The roles reversed. As a female, if the guy was to go out and give his number to Kanisha or whatever and say the same thing you said, how would you feel?
Oh no,
that's a no go.
No way.
So
it's kind of like whoa. I'm not gonna lie. If it hit me, I'll be like whoa. I feel like being honest. I feel like I have to fix up though. But I feel like I'd have to be like, shit, I need to sort this out.
Then you shouldn't really be dating somebody else. If you want to date somebody else, then that person isn't for you, and you should just let her do her thing and you do your thing.
So if you were dating somebody and then they decided, okay, I want to go on a date with Keisha on Wednesday and you're on Friday, and they were vocal about
well,
that.
If it was Keisha, we always know Keisha's going to be a problem.
I mean, it depends what you want.
Yeah.
So, I mean, if you have to...
Yeah, it's true. It does depend on what you're actually looking for. Like, if you're just going with the flow, if you're actually looking for something, or you just want, just want sex. Like, it just all depends on the individual. But in most cases, situationships are not. It's not people's intentions, but it ends up being a situationship.
I think the top tip is don't get caught up. Don't get caught up. If you know it's a situationship, then just don't get caught up. And it's good to know what the boundaries are from the beginning, because you can start off with something as just a plaything, and then girls are very in our feelings and get caught up in the hype. So ladies don't get caught up in the hype.
I think oftentimes people are settling when it comes to situationships, like girls, especially while being biased, sometimes they want a relationship and will settle for a situationship because they know that the guy's not there to offer more. Also, I feel like girls put a lot of onus on men when it comes to situationships and label them as dogs, but how is he supposed to know that what you wanted was a relationship if you're not communicating that from jump?
So that concludes today's show, guys. We hope you enjoyed it.
If you want to take part in today's debate, leave a comment down below. And to keep up with us and all upcoming episodes, follow us at LussoLDN.
Bad thing is, it's not going anywhere, is it?
I think they're bad. Yeah, I agree. Because you don't know where you stand. Like, a guy's probably thinking, oh, I've got this girl, chatting to her, I can chat to other people. And the girl's thinking, nah, I'm with this guy, and I'm just with him. He can't talk to other people. You don't know where you stand.
I don't know, because it's not a real relationship, so you can't really put boundaries on something that isn't a relationship.
That doesn't hold a title.
Yeah.
I think situationships depend on the person you're seeing. Like, if they agree with it, if they don't agree with it. But they shouldn't be confused. Like, if you're agreeing to be in a situationship, be in a situationship. If you want to be in a relationship, stay what you want from the beginning.